Welcome, guys, again. Welcome to another episode. Okay, of our pairs, the pairs that we'll be looking for this week. Okay, so we'll look at BTC and the US dollar. Okay, so first of all, we can see that when we look at a trend, market move some few months, some way back with momentum. Okay, and then go to this level, respect this high level in the market, and then push down. When you look within, you can see what two buys. Okay, so that was what the corrective phase to what push the downside. Okay, so as we got that confirmation, so previously our low of the market was at this high level here, and you can see how what BTC US dollar has what taken out this level. So we are looking for what the next level in the market, probably something like this that we'll be looking at. Okay, but not to forget though. Okay, market like to what can also give us a fake breakout here. So even this move that we are seeing here, if we mark out this move here, it can probably do something like this, push back in with momentum, and then we'll form something like this and continue. Okay, but if that didn't continue, then what we get, the next phase that we'll be looking for market to push down is to what this high level here. Okay, and if it breaks this level here, then the next phase that we'll be looking at what is this high value level here. Okay, so let's just keep on. Let's dive in and then what look in the other time frame. But we all can see what happened here after this level of rejection at this side here. Level of rejection here. Price push down, form another corrective phase, then push down with momentum. So probably we'll be looking at another corrective phase like to push down. Or if you don't get that, you can get what a push back in, form a corrective phase like this. As a continuation, then what push up again. Okay, so that what we're hoping to see if it happens. If it didn't happen, then we'll take with what the other thing that will happen in the market. So when we zoom out here, you all can see how what price would move correctly. So we can see we have our nice impulse, a little correction, just a continuation pattern. Push up with this bigger correction as a continuation, move up. So we're all looking for price to what probably reject at this level. But as it got to this level, we're looking for price to go bounce off and then form this double bottom at the top, and then we'll push up to push up. Okay, but look at what happened. And look at this leg here. Well, so we're expecting some what corrective phase as a reversal pattern for price at this level, but we didn't get that. What we got was what, and then another a continuation phase to push down, and after the continuation phase happened, you can see what price will push down and then what take out what this level say, take out what this level. Okay, take out this level. So for now, let's clear this for now, and let's add this in this level. Okay, let's do it nicely at the back of it. So we add this in this level here. After we add in, let's go to what the other time frames. So you can see what happened here. When you zoom into the chart, you can see we have this nice corrective phase that happened in the market. This nice corrective phase, a nice flat flag, a nice bearish flag that happened, and then we'll look at what happened after that. This impulse and a nice correction as continuation pattern and more push down. Okay, so we can see currently on BTC US dollar is what forming another corrective phase like this to push down. So that will be looking. But if it happens that what there are two scenarios or three scenarios that it can play out. Okay, either it can move correctively up this way, then more. You can get something like this as a sloping flag like this and push down. If we don't get that, we can get another bigger correction to push down. Okay, to push down. If not, they can get what the same flat flag like this type, the same thing forming for US BTC US dollar to what form to push down. Okay, so let's look at the lower time frame. Let's see if you can get. So let's always keep in mind, let our line touches 4. Let's keep it very simple. So we come to what the weekly and the 4-hour time frame. You all can see what is happening. You all can see what is happening. Okay, so we'll mark out this level. Let's mark out this level for reference sake as our high value area of the market, and we can see how price is kind of what moving in what reversal, forming some sort of what reversal patterns to what push up. Okay, but it does not really confirm yet. Okay, so let's look at what happened, and then when we look at here, we can see what it can form another corrective phase like this, push down like this. So this, when we look at this, we can see how many involved any corrective phase to push down. So let's go to the 1 hour and let's see if we can have a clearer view of this. So you see, it's still not what moving with momentum. Okay, it's still not moving with momentum. So the next thing I will be looking at what this same exact thing that happened can extend to this level here like this. So the same thing can happen this way on BTC. So we'll be looking at something like this. Or something like this on BTC. So this one will probably be looking at this on BTC, that we will have a push down to give us what a nice flag. Then we'll get an entry at this side here, and what we'll take a position, then we'll come to this level. Okay, so if that didn't happen, then we'll be expecting that what probably market can correctly move to this angle, then it push up like this, form a tight flag like this, and then we'll change direction. That's some of the ways that we should also keep our eyes on. Or probably you can just or probably the next thing that can possibly happen, we have a push up, take people out for a breakout, and we'll push back and form a corrective phase nicely as a continuation flag, then we'll push back down. Okay, therefore, but if any of those scenarios didn't happen, then we're looking to see if momentum will come in the market. Momentum will come in the market and get a push up, a corrective phase as a continuation, a push up, and then we'll see whether price will respect these levels here to give us a nice double top, for price to break and come to this level. So those are the ways I'm looking for it. So if that didn't happen, we can still take this mini correction as our corrective phase, and this will be our impulsive phase, corrective phase for price to push down. So that will be looking at, because there's some sort of levels at this angle here. So if we have our trend line here, we can see something like this. So we push like this and come down. So to make it very simple, you can have this, and then this angle here, have this angle here. So you can see what a mini, so you can see them like pattern within a pattern. You can see pattern within a pattern. So let's see if we have the same corrective structure to this angle here. Then we will have this nice ascending channel for price to break down. So that I can provide this first touch, second touch, third touch confirmation to come. Okay, so anything is not ready yet, so let's just keep our eyes open on BTC US Stellar to see if we get opportunity in the upcoming days. Okay, so this is what we're waiting. So let's wait and see what will happen at these levels here. We're going to get confirmation and more insight into the market. Okay, so let's look at another page. Let's look at US30. Let's look at US30. So I think US30 within the week, we analyzed. Okay, and then we analyze multiple scenarios that can play out, and then we can see what some of the scenarios that we analyze has finally came to play. Okay, so we analyze on it, and we're saying that we were looking for the corrective phase at this level, at this level here for price to respect this trend line here, give us this first touch, second touch, third touch confirmation to price to push down, another first touch, second touch, third touch, so a 3 touch at the top to what? Push up, push down a little bit. That's what we're looking for on what? US30. Okay, that's what we're looking for on a US30. But if you all can testify, we can see what happened. And I also mentioned that the possible scenario that can have price will breaking these levels here. Price will break these levels here. After breaking a level, we have what? A push up. So we'll either be looking for another tight flag as a continuation to push up. Those are the possible scenarios that we'll be looking on the US30 to play out. Okay, so if this push didn't happen, then the next thing we have what? A push up like this. Price will come back here from another corrective phase at this level and will break down. That's possibly one of the possible scenarios that we'll be looking on US30. Okay, and then the next scenario that we can look at, we can have a bigger corrective phase as a continuation pattern to push up. That's another way I'll be looking at what US30 to probably unfold in there on this week that the market opens. Okay, so either we have this or we have a push down, a corrective phase like this as a tight flag, continuation pattern to push down. Yeah. So let's just keep our eye open on US30. So it has pretty much given us done a lot of things, because when you look at this leg, it just looks like impulsive phase here, bigger continuation to what? Break down. Okay, so that was what we're hoping within the week, but this didn't happen. So as it didn't happen, the next possible scenario, it broke these major levels here. So let me clear my chart a bit so that it broke that level here. So you all can see. So let's go to 4H, then you can see probably. So you all can see what is happening here. Okay, so let's be, there's momentum in the breakout. So the next possible thing that we can get to the corrective phase on the 1 hour to push up. Okay, there's momentum in the breakout. There's much momentum in the breakout. Okay, so let's look for it. So if we don't get that corrective phase, so we'll get something like this, a bigger continuation pattern like this. That's like, and mostly there's one tip that always happens anytime price break away from what a major level, it's a high value level, we break out. Then next possible pattern that likes to form is what? A very tight, mostly price like to form a very tight flag. Those tight flag. Form this, some of these tight flags, then what we get a push up. Okay, so we're waiting to see if we get this tight flag formation and this tight flag formation patterns to play out. And then when they form like this, and get an entry. Get a very nice entry. Our stop losses below. These are nice pending order. I'm heading for this. Okay. So our stop loss probably be at this level. Okay, so in longer term we'll have a 1:6 ratio. Okay, so this is probably what we'll be looking for this scenario. So if you don't get this scenario, you can get a much bigger continuation phase to impulse up again. Okay, so if you don't get that impulsive phase, then we'll look for what, either a breakdown or continuation phase like this as a bearish flag to push down. So let's look at what will happen in the next few days as the market opens now. Okay, so let's look at what in the next one. So let's look at gold. Gold. So gold is still in this corrective phase here. Gold is still in the corrective phase. It hasn't really developed yet into our to our analysis that we did within the week, the midweek analysis within the week. Okay, so we're hoping for on gold. You've seen this larger impulsive phase, looking for what a continuation as a bear flag to what push. So we're looking for this correction phase as a continuation, I think, to what form and complete. And then we look at it, we can see what on the very touch here, we can have what 1 or 2 touches. So then we have these touches here, but it didn't really touch the trend line. Okay, so it's also valuable here. So we are looking for what the next push up to this angle here, so that it can give us confirmation. How good it's done. But when we look below it, we have this touch. So we're looking probably the next now we're looking at what that gold will come to this level and then what push up to this angle here, give us that first touch, second touch, and what third touch to what push down. Okay, so if we don't get that, then the next possible thing is what we will look to see if gold will break this trend line here with what momentum. So we look for an impulsive breakout, give us a tight correction as a tight flag on the lower time frame to what push down. That's one possible ways that works. These are the possible ways I'll be looking at. So yeah, but when you come to the 1 hour, you can see what we have this corrective phase, as I said, within the week here. That is still developing. We have gold still moving in this corrective phase to push up again. Okay, so let's see what happened. And when you look within it, you can see this level here looks like impulsive phase. So we're looking at another correction for gold to push down. Okay, go to push down. So this corrective phase, let's see how it plays out. So whether we get that push down and then look for a reversal pattern at this level here for gold to push up. Okay, so if we don't get those reversal pattern, the next possible way that we can look at gold is very simple. Okay, we'll look for gold to see if when it gets to this level to break its momentum. So when you break its momentum, we'll wait for what confirmation. So the confirmation will be either a tight flag or a flag pattern that will print out and give us confirmation on gold. We'll take our sell and we'll move to this level here on gold. Okay, then don't forget to one thing I always like, price also like doing, can give you a nice fake breakout. Okay, can just break out with momentum here, push back in, form a tight flag, then push up. That's one thing we should always keep in mind. Okay, just break out, catch people at the wrong side of the market, and push. So always when you break it, when price break a major trend line level, just wait to see if you get confirmation. Just look at how price will break the trend line. Okay, so possibly we can have price still moving in this direction and then extend a little bit down like this. We can have price extend a little bit down, breaking our trend line correctly. So we just readjust our trend line and then so it will take out this level here for us. So we can just readjust our trend line here, just extend everything and we'll draw our trend line very nicely. Then we'll look for wait for a confirmation, wait for a push up, a corrective phase on this trend line here, then we'll get our entry and we'll look for a move towards bring our buy, a short-term buy to this level before we get that confirmation to move to the downside. So I'm pretty sure this week there will be momentum on gold. So let's just keep our eye open and look at this possible scenario that will play out on gold. Okay, because we're waiting for this first touch, second touch. Where's the second touch? Yeah, there's another touch, but I didn't really touch the trend line. It's so good. Another touch here to push down. Okay, to push down. Because when you look on the daily time frame here, this was our impulsive phase, corrective phase, and potential pattern to break down. Okay, so that's what we're looking on gold to play out. Okay, so let's look at another pair. Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD. So Euro USD on the monthly time frame. Okay, so we can see we mark out what our high value levels here to keep it very simple. That's a form, keep it very simple. We want to draw in structure. We can all see what market has moving what in a downtrend here. So we can see what market is respecting these levels here, moving in a downtrend. So we can draw in our outer structure. Really, it's very simple, keeping it very simple. Okay. So our outer structure give us what? Very simple, keep it very simple. So these are our outer structure, and we can identify our corrective phases. So we have this in these levels here, even as well as our corrective phases here. We can have this and this two touch here. Also our corrective phase here. Those are nice corrective phase here. Then we have this in this phase here. So you have currently we use this horizontal line as a reference point. Okay, so this was basically a corrective phase of what US Euro and US dollar. So let's just keep things very simple. Okay, so let's just mark these levels in the market. Mark these levels in the market. And then let's use our low of the market. So probably on US Euro USD, we'll be looking at what these levels here in the market. We're looking at either this low here in the market. So let's go to what 1 week. We'll come to 1 week time frame. So there are also important levels in the market. So let's look for how to play out, because we have our impulsive phase. So we're looking for that third touch that will happen here to what push down. Okay. So you can see these levels here all are being a high value level in the market. Okay, because we have this rejection. When we zoom in, we can see we have these rejections here, So basically, Euro US dollar has not broken these levels here. So until it broke these levels here, we'll be looking for it to see if price has changed direction. Okay, that's what we're looking for. If I should wait for a positive breakout and see if we can get this kind of continuation pattern to form. That's what we're looking for. Not to forget to market always catch people at the wrong side, like what they did here. We have first this level will be our level here. You can see how what it broke it with what broke it, momentum came back in, forming another bigger continuation pattern to what goes down. Then what, as this thing happen, to make it very simple, just we adjust our trend line. And we have here to what another fake breakout that happened. But when you watch it on a weekly time frame, you can see it clearly. You can see what a nice break of this level, forming this rejection here, catching by the wrong side of the market, and or push up again. So let's mark this low. So this will be the very low of it, the high value level in the market. Then so let's go to daily. Okay, so in the corrective phase, we know that this whole big phase is not a corrective phase. Okay, and then within the corrective phase, we still have our impulses, continuation patterns, impulse, continuation pattern to form. Okay, we still have all those things that keep playing in the market. Okay, so when we look at it, we can see what these are corrective phases here, our corrective phases, and then our impulsive phase. Okay, so these are the things that are formed. These are the things that we keep forming. So we can have a nice trend here to give us what judgment in the market to know that price is moving in this direction. Okay, moving a downtrend. Price is moving a downtrend. When we have it here, we can see what our corrective phases here that we can want to label into the market. And identify our corrective phase as a continuation pattern for price to continue pushing. So firstly, we have this level here. We can see how price has broken into what momentum. So after I broke it, so you can see the whole of this phase. If we break it and bring it here, you can see the whole of this phase is what the corrective phase is for it to what push down to this level. So we'll see what will happen here. To see what will happen here, if it would break it down like this, will give us another confirmation to come down. But not forgetting, when you look at how price is moving to this level here, you can have a nice trend like this to give us this nice ascending channel as a reversal for price to give us this bigger double bottom to what push up. Okay, but this will unfold in the upcoming weeks. So let's just see. Let's just focus on what is currently happening now. Okay, let's just focus on what is currently happening now. Okay, let's focus on what is currently happening now. So what is currently happening now is this price action. That is what's happening now. So this price action, that's what's happening, and that's what our focus on it now. So let's focus on this. We have this our nice breakout, mini correction on the 1 hour, on 15 we can get a clear. Then we have what this corrective phase here forming. So we know probably as this happens, this is what our impulsive phase. So we are looking for another next impulsive phase to what okay to this level. So that we'll be looking at. We can see we can do it on a nice flag that channel to what price to move push down. Let's to push down. So let's keep it simple and we'll get our touches. And then these are our two most recent touches here. And then when you look within it, you can see what after price push down, form a tight correction, push up, push down again. So it's forming this type of correction again. So you can probably get a push down that is not getting our third touch here. Then price will what move down. That's once we, and then if not, you can still have a push up to this level here. Give us what a fake breakout, and then we'll push back and then we'll continue moving out. Okay, but until then, you can see what we have a mini pattern here. So if probably we can just move this trend line, separate this. You have this mini pattern. So another continuation pattern here, so giving us a confirmation that US dollar has the probability of we probably get another corrective phase moving to this now. Then we'll push down to give us this 1, 2, 3 dash to continue moving down. So we'll just be looking at it. So I'm sure tomorrow this will unfold very well. And then we look at what is happening now. You can see what is still moving correctly. So you can get that corrective phase to make this touch here in a nice ascending pattern to what push down. So probably our entry, we can get a very tight entry, a risk entry on the very top here. And then what? So to make it simple, we can use our pip. That's about 20 pips or 25 pips. Our first target will be at this level here. Then our longer term target will be to the very low of the the market say. Okay, so if you don't get down, you don't get this move here, then the next possible scenario is what you can get a push. So this also look at impulse, mini correction toward breakdown. Okay, so you can get a nice, when you look within it very well, not that clear, you can get something like this, something like this, and then this. So it's happening on that way. Stop loss. So to be on the safer side, we can have the stop loss like 40 pips, because we know what price can be take your order in and then what move back to these levels again before what it pushed down. So probably if you have people that mostly have bigger accounts, right, to do this. Okay, but if you don't, you can just wait. Then wait patiently for the right setup. You can wait and see if what it would not click your order in, what move up, give you that nice confirmation with the candlestick confirmation. And then if you can take a risk entry at this level, you can take what a reduced risk and wait for it to break, give you a tight flag again, and you can get what a reduced risk entry. Just be patient, you get what you are looking for. Okay, if you couldn't get the first or the second entry, you get other opportunities in the market to enter. Okay, so we'll be done for today's session. Then within the week, I'll keep you guys posted on how these pairs that we've analyzed and what have unfolded. So stay safe and then have a very nice evening, and let's look forward for more opportunities in the market to trade.